Hey
Tra.
you guys, Desmond here,
And Lucretia.
and welcome back to the channel. And today we are here to discuss season 3 of Drag Race Italia. Woo, 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 woo. This is the first season we reviewed on a channel. Because season 1, remember, we did the big review at the end of it. In season 2, we mentioned it. We watched, but didn't share much.
We were a little disappointed.
I like season 2. It really had me excited for season 3 because season 2 redeemed a lot of things, and even the truck driver Priscilla, she got better. So she still had her ways, honey. She still had her ways, but they weren't as bad as season 1. So, before we get into it, I want to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We are so close to our goal of 500 subscribers. Please, please, please subscribe to the channel. You will not regret it, and we will love you forever. Okay? So, let's get into it. So, thank you, Paramount, because apparently Paramount came in and took over Drag Race Italia.
They did what?
They came in and took over Drag Race Italia.
Ah, that explains why the production's a little bit better.
Oh, baby. The new workroom. The new main stage. The lighting is now fixed.
The main stage is humongous.
Baby.
Like, huge. I'm like, okay, wait, America needed that stage.
Baby, when I tell you. Here's my notes. I'm like, where are my notes at? Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Paramount, for coming in. Because now the lighting's right. It looks like, you know how Drag Race has a certain lighting? It finally looks like Drag Race.
Mm-hmm.
The lighting
Instead of a
is good.
knockoff.
The editing is better. I still don't understand their choice on the music. I just think that's something they're doing to be different. But there was so much improvement for season 3 that I appreciated it. I did. So what did we think of the premiere of season 3 of Drag Race Italia?
It was cute.
Wasn't it?
It was cute.
It was. Like, out of all the premieres, I'm actually excited to watch the rest of the season. The other premieres, I'm like, okay, I'll keep watching, so I can be in the know. But I'm actually looking forward to this season of Drag Race Italia. I am. Look at me. Look at me excited for Drag Race Italia. But here I am. This
is him.
I'm just going to need Paramount to take over all the drag races. Please and thank you. So, we have our new 13 queens to get into. Just a reminder, same as last season, the winner gets 20,000 euros. Whoopsie whoopsie woo. And of course, the Anastasia Beverly Hills and the Crown and Scepter from Amp Accessories, the normal stuff. But the money, the main thing, they're getting $20,000. It's a Drag Race Italia. So
somebody somewhere is going to think I'm high as a kite, and I'm not. I'm just really tired.
So the first queen to walk into the workroom is La Shiva.
La
Shiva. What did we think of La Shiva?
Did we not get a really good picture of her outfit? Because
no, this was the best I could do. Everybody else, I got a pretty decent picture, but for some reason, and it's the first queen, I'm like, why are we not giving a decent spot for me to get a screenshot? So what did we think of La Shiva? And since we got a lot to go over in this episode, so we're gonna kind of jump through this. So you could just say yes or no when it comes. Do you like this look?
No.
Yes, I like it. Up next we have. I practiced this name so many times. Vajira? No, I've practiced this name so many times.
Vazira.
Vazirja. I can't. I don't have it anymore. I hate that because the whole episode I'm saying it with them because I knew that one was going to get me. I'm like, and I kept saying it, but my speech impediment gets me sometimes. Some words I can't say unless I hear somebody else say it right. So yeah, do you like this entrance look?
Not really.
I don't like it either, and I don't like her either. She's a little too snobby. Moving on to La Prada. Yes, I like this.
Yeah.
It was the yeah.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Melissa Bianchini, honey. Yes. Above the moon, yes. Crown her now, please. Oh, this was her episode. This was Melissa's episode, honey.
It really was.
And it was so good that they didn't play in her face, because Italy has been the major offense at playing in people's faces.
Very much so.
Baby, I'll never forget that lip sync for disqualification. What do you mean? What do you mean lip sync for disqualification?
Disqualify.
Oh, let's not even talk about her. Up next, we have Lena Galore. I like this. This was cute.
Sat here and captions and covered up the name.
Yeah, it's Lena Galore. I wrote it down on my paper because it covered the name. I'm like, oh well, let me write that down. It's Lena Galore, and yes, I like her entrance look. Do you like it?
Yeah.
All right, moving on to Sipario, honey. I'm Team Sipario. Down. I love this. I thought this was a real good entrance look. What did you think?
It is. It's like random play on the Gone with the Wind curtain situation.
Yeah.
Except for they're red and drapery. But I like it.
Up next, we have Amy Carana. It's a little basic, but I like it.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Sissy Lee. Love the name. Love the name and love the garment. Okay? This is my favorite entrance look. This is it.
Oh, yeah. That's gorgeous.
And then Sissy Lee. Then we have Lightning Aurora. This is cute.
Lightning Aurora.
Yeah, this is cute. I like it. And then we have Adriana Picasso. I like it. Like, there's some changes I would have made, but overall, I do like it.
Yeah.
Then we have Layla Yarn. I thought this was so cute. And I'm excited to see all her yarn creations, because I'm just assuming all her looks are going to be yarn.
Yeah, she's going to crochet everything.
Everything. But so far, the ones we've seen have been good. But I've enjoyed this one. What did you think of her entrance look?
You know what? It was creative.
Moving on to Morgana Cosmica. I like it. I would have chose a different shoe. And maybe added a skirt. Maybe a plaid skirt.
Yes.
Give you the full fantasy, not just some of it.
Yeah. Like.
And then my heart. Oh my goodness. Sylvania Della Magnolia. I know I said that wrong. And I do not care. I love this babe. I love this queen. I love this queen, but I do not love this look. What did you think?
I wasn't a fan of that look at all.
So we have all of our 13 queens for season 3. Priscilla comes onto the screen and does the introduction. And now I have them all lined up here, which I already told you Sissy Lee was my favorite of the bunch. Did you have a different favorite?
No, not really.
All right, moving onwards. So, Priscilla and Shari come into the workroom and explain that the theme for this week's episode is express yourself. I don't know why I kept trying to say Empress. Express yourself. And how are they going to do that?
too much TikTok.
How are they going to do that? By having an extravaganza talent show. I wouldn't be mad if they just made Shiari the host of Drag Race Italy. Because I just love her so much. Priscilla, we've come a long way from season 1, sis. Because I was rated season 1. Now we could be in the same room. But yeah.
Am I going to visit your drag con? Probably not. But
she wasn't there last year. None of the international hosts were there. I would have loved to meet Mama Pal. I'm not sure if I wanted to meet Fred. Me and Fred. Actually, yeah, I want to meet Fred.
Fred would have came to blows.
No, I want to meet Fred because we need to have a conversation. I'm gonna pay for that meet and greet and sit down right next to. Okay, can we explain Keta Minaj's elimination? Can we explain why'd you let Abby, oh my God, go as far as she did?
Why you let that thing go all the way to the finale?
Baby, I am confused. And what was up with that double save between her and Mama Queen when they both should have went home? I am confusion here. Explain yourself.
That stage is humongous.
I know, right?
Oh my God, that stage is huge.
Like, come on, Paramount. Paramount said,
okay. Here's the budget.
Matter of fact, let me come here and help you. I'm shocked the prize money didn't raise up. But then again, I see why it didn't. They put it into the new workroom. They put it. But next season, maybe the prize money can go up since they invested so much in all this.
5,000 euro.
Because this stage is huge.
Fantastic.
Baby,
can you imagine?
Listen,
the musicals?
If I spoke Italian, baby, is there going to be Italia versus the world? Because, baby, I will go just for that main stage, be like, back. Wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. Nothing. Mm-hmm. So we start off on the main stage, and Priscilla and her background dancers give us a little something. I was like, okay, Priscilla, give us a little 1-2 lift up, okay. Of course, they did it to CoverGirl, though. I'm like, come on now. We could have chose a different RuPaul song. But that's fine. Let's do CoverGirl. Oh, putting some bass in your walk. Hey.
Head to toe.
Make your whole body talk. Now, what, and what? Let me stop.
Before we get copyright.
But what did we think of Priscilla's look on the premiere episode of Drag Race Italia Season 3?
She loves showing off her legs, man.
She looked good, though. She really do. As much as I hate saying that about the truck driver, she looks good. She looks good.
She looks good.
She looked good.
Yes.
So we're joined by Shiari. And then our new judges, Paolo Camilli and Paloa Leslie. Lord, I'm going to have to get these names down, honey.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what gets me is because we go from Germany, then we're in Brazil, then we're here in Spain, and each accent is different, and I'm trying to say it as authentic as possible. And I'm trying to say it as authentic as possible, and my tongue is like, wait a minute, no, I'm still here.
That's not how I
go. But they're new. We gotta wait and see how they're going to be. But with this first episode, I enjoyed them. And
Paola Lazizi.
And our special guest judge this week is Miss Keta. Had no idea who she was, honey. But,
however,
she was a good time. I'm guessing she's like Sia and doesn't show her face.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured too with the whole glitter mask.
If you notice during the talent show, they never cut to her for a reaction. So I'm assuming she took all that off so that she could see. And they just never cut to her for the reactions. Because I'm like, why aren't we getting no reactions from Miss Keta? Then I'm like, oh wait, she probably took all that off so that she could see. Got you. But it is now time for the Extravaganza Talent Show.
It's a talent show.
So, up first we have Sapario. Sapario. I'm pulling up my notes. I should have had them up. Forgive me.
Come on, babe. Why don't we paint the town?
Stop that. But she did a lip sync performance. I really enjoyed this.
It was cute.
It was cute. I understand there was 13 of them, so they only had a limited amount of time. But I wish they had just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more.
A little bit more.
A little bit more. A little bit more. Because I was entertained. As soon as I was getting into it, I'm like, oh, it's over? No. I want more. But then again, that's a good thing. Like, she left me wanting more, so I'm excited to see what she's going to bring this season. All right, up next is Layla Yarn. They have it credited here on the website as burlesque, which I can see it being that. But I thought this was cute.
Yeah.
I thought it was cute. I thought it was funny when the yarn pieces started coming out. I didn't get a screenshot of those. I did not get a screenshot of that.
No, you have to blur it out.
No. But yeah, I thought she did a pretty good job. Up next is Mother herself, Melissa Bianchini.
Yes.
Oh, 8.
You enjoy that?
8.
You was living. I know you were.
Oh, and just the hairography at the end. You know that neck is strong. Strong neck.
Yes.
Strong neck, honey.
Yes.
And I didn't realize it because, they said at the beginning of the episode, she's the first trans contestant on Drag Race Italia. I'm like, wow.
That there's a what?
The first trans contestant.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm like, I could have figured we've had some so far, but I guess not. But here she is, season 3.
They've been on Mexico and...
But she slayed that performance. What did you think of her talent show?
Oh man, I was living. Like, it woke me up.
Like, baby, that was a performance.
Yes.
That was a performance, honey. So we're moving onwards to Lashiva, who we found out she was live singing. But when they went and, did their producer thing, they put the track over it. And they did that with all the ones who sang live. And I'm like, I wonder why they did that. Because, the crowd was really living. So I'm like, I want to hear her voice. And going back and watching again to get the screenshots, there's points where you can. But the background vocal is so loud, you can barely hear her. So producers, y'all could have brought that back some so we could have heard her. But hey, what did you think of this performance?
You know what? It was good for what it was. Like you said, couldn't hear nobody. So
now up next is Verija. Again, I'm not saying her name right. I loved her song. I loved it so much. I'm sitting there and I'm like, is this on streaming platforms? It reminds me, and I don't know why, but it reminds me of old girl from Drag Race Sweden, Indigo. It sounded like a song Indigo would have done. And it was just like, I'm just sitting there, I'm like, yeah. I thought it was cute. And she looked good here. She looked good. Still don't like her, but she looked good. What did you think of her performance?
hold on, sorry, my mom was texting me.
Oh, you're fine.
It was good. It was good.
So up next we have Lena Galore, and she did a comedic poetry. And when I tell you, Miss Ma'am had me cackling. She did. She really did.
Really?
Yeah, she did. She did.
He said I was gooped and gagged.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. So moving onwards to Amy Karana. She did some dancing.
She did something.
Honey, I don't know how she was not in the bottom. Because baby, I would have put her in the bottom. Because she literally just do. Okay, I'm done. I'm like, oh,
It might have been more than that. You know, they cut it for time.
okay. So let's move on to Morgana Cosmica, who was also singing. Again, because how they produced the episode, we couldn't really hear her vocal. But everybody in the room was getting all emotional. So I'm assuming she did good.
It was beautiful.
I really enjoyed the song too. Like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh. Like, overall, this was a pretty good talent show. There was a lot of singing. A lot of singing. But
which is not unusual.
Yeah, but it was a lot. It was a lot.
For 13 people, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but remember the 16 people who we did for US's season 15? Ooh.
Oh my god. Wasn't that split into 2 parts?
Yep. But yes, we're going to move onwards to La Prada. Again with the dancing and again with... Okay. You know what?
So
I take that back. I take that back. Amy would have been safe because now this,
just some twirling and a dot,
and then
and a two-step.
done. So she had a rightful placement. I take that back. I'm sorry, Amy. You would have been safe because you gave us some. At least you gave us a reveal. You were like, "Flu, yay!" And I'll take that. I will take that. I will.
She was like, "Flu, yay!"
So up next we have Lightning Aurora.
Lightning Aurora.
You know how I feel when they just stand there and talk.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's not a talent. You're standing
it's not
there
the
and
same
talking.
parts.
But even with the same parts, she had music behind her. She knew her placements. Like, she had a little bit... She knew what to do. She just stood there and talked to us. I'm sorry, it's not a talent. It's not. It's not. She would have been in the bottom, too. She would have been. She would have been. But remember I felt the same way about Vanessa Van Cartier's talent show. Remember that? When she was just sitting in the cage, and then she walked out the cage, and that was it.
Oh my god, I remember that.
And don't get me wrong, the poem or whatever that was playing that she recorded, that was beautiful. But what you were actually doing was just sitting there in the cage, and then you walked out of said cage. No, ma'am. You would have been lip syncing. Anyway, yeah. Let's move onwards. Up next is Sissy Lee. Sissy Lee did some singing as well.
Yay! So much singing.
So much singing. I thought it was cute.
Yeah.
Up next is Adriana Picasso, trying to put her last name into work by doing a painting.
Yeah.
That she did not finish in time.
Nope.
And I was going to get a picture of the final product, but I thought the final product was a little too...
risque.
Yeah, because this one you're still trying to figure out what the hell's going on here.
Yes.
Yeah. I saw this and I'm like, oh my good sis finna be in the bottom too. Oh my good sis finna be in the bottom too, honey. And then last but definitely not least, we have Sylvania Della Magnalia. Now she did a monologue too, but let me say something. Typically, I hate them, but I loved hers.
Mm.
Oh, I loved hers. She had me suck. Again, her outfits, her run, sis, my good sis, my good sis. These runways are going to kill me this season, but I love you, so I'm have to let them fly because I love you. But it was just so powerful and so beautiful, and I was just so in that moment with her. Yes. That I'm like, wow, she really just spoke to me. That's all she did.
She said, Desmond? Desmond said, huh?
Because as soon as I saw she was talking, I'm like, oh, Lord, not one of these again. But the more she was talking, the more I'm like, uh-huh. Yeah. Getting all up in the moment. All up in the moment. So, now it's time to get into the runway, which is drag excellence. Just like with their entrance look, we're just going to say if we like it, don't like it. There's no need to go into details. There's a lot that happened within this 1 hour and 13 minutes. I remember how long the episode was. Now, granted, it did flow nicely. Like, it didn't drag any, but it was 1 hour and 13 minutes. But look what all they did. They did a lot within that 1 hour and 13 minutes. So, up first is Sypario. Love it.
It's alright.
Up next is Melissa Bianchini. Again, I love it.
I get this, yeah.
I want them shoes. Oh. But anyway, up next is Verija. I know I'm saying it wrong. God, I'm gonna get it down, y'all. I'm gonna get it down.
Zero.
I don't like this.
I don't like the top. It looks like a square. Like she just took a piece of fabric and wrapped it around herself, and then was like, "Oh, let me put like a little U shape right here to make it look like something."
Up next is Lena Galore. Cutesy cutesy.
I like that, but you know, I like a big poofy something.
Same. Like, this is really cute.
And it's in your favorite color. It looks like creamsicle.
It does look like a creamsicle. Up next is Amy Corona. This is cute.
It won't pop up. There it is, yeah.
So there's a lot of screenshots here. Give me a second.
It's a good thing that that Michelle wasn't there, because you know Michelle don't like Celadon. Michelle ain't Celadon green, man.
Up next is Morgana Cosmica. This is beautiful.
Yes.
This is stunning.
Yeah.
This is top model. I love it.
Yes. She took Jade So's dress and just condensed it.
Mm-hmm. Up next is La Prada. This was cute.
Mm.
It gave very 80s to me, but I still like it.
Well, wasn't it supposed to be Bob Mackie?
It might have been. I don't remember. But I like it.
Yeah.
Up next is Lightning Aurora.
They gave you no opportunity for better pictures.
Baby, I was trying. I was fighting for my life with some of them.
It didn't look like it, too, because, oh my goodness.
But Lightning's, I like it.
Yeah.
It doesn't scream best drag, but I like it.
No. Yes.
Up next is Sissy Lee. I don't like this color combination.
Oh my god, why are we saying the same thing?
Like, I love the silhouette, but it's just the color combination is a no for me.
Reminds me of my school colors.
Ew.
Like, not my actually school, but like, so the school I left, their colors were yellow, blue, gray. The school I'm at now, theirs are orange, blue, gray.
But yeah, I don't like this color combination. Up next is Layla Yarn. This was so cute. Like, I really enjoyed this.
Yes. That, like, That took hours.
Yes, I'm excited to see her looks. If they all stay within this line of crochet, I'm excited for it. It's something different, and they better not try to read her for it 3-4 episodes down the line. Like, oh well, we've seen her these looks. That's her gig, honey. I hate when they try to get folks out of their gig. But anyway, stunning. Up next is...
And then the moment they do, they eliminate them.
Yep. Up next is Sylvania. I love you, sis, but these runways... All three of your looks this episode.
She's an older queen, right?
She is an older queen.
That tracks.
She is an
older queen. A lot of older queens just go for the boxing. 4,000... Anyways...
So
sorry.
Up next is LaShiva. Man, that was cute.
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah, that's cute. Up next.
Why is there like a up close picture of her tuck?
I didn't mean it. It was the only way I can get her nameplate because it was there the whole time.
Oh, hey. Adriana Picasso.
Up next is Adriana Picasso.
This is gorgeous.
Gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous. I love this head and shoulder piece. Like, it's amazing. Just good.
She said, oops. It fell.
It fell. So we have our 13 amazing queens here. Who had your favorite look?
I like the Dreamsicle.
Dreamsicle, I believe that's four.
I have the names written down, but I gotta put a face to a name.
For me, I'm gonna have to give it to Miss Yarn. Miss Layla Yarn. I really like that. I really do. So we find out that the tops and bottoms of this week are Melissa Bianchini, Layla Yarn, and then Sylvania are in the top, but in the bottom we have Sissy Lee, La Prada, and Adriana. Now, I would have switched out Sissy Lee. I don't think Sissy Lee should have been in the bottom. I would have put Amy there. And then have the bottom two, La Prada and Adriana. But the top three, I agree with this top three. I think this is a really... Miss Yarn, it was funny. But I think I would have Sapario in her spot. I think I would have. I agree.
That makes sense.
But we find out that the winner is Miss Melissa Bianchini. Woo, 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 woo. I agree that she is the winner. Do you agree?
Yes, she has won a prize of 1,000 euro.
Woo, 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 woo. Get that money, honey.
Get the money. So what could I do with $1,000 right now?
So we find out that Adriana and La Prada are the bottom two.
Yes.
They lip sync to a Miss Keta song. I'm not even gonna try to butcher the Italian language there, but they lip sync to a Miss Keta song. And La Prada really shocked. I wasn't expecting her to do as a good job as she did. I was like, okay. But overall, I just thought it was a decent lip sync. But La Prada did shock me. And I knew Adriana was going home as soon as she took off her shoes.
Yeah.
I can understand if they fly off. I can understand if one of them broke. But you just took it off?
Why? Don't take off your shoes. Don't take off your wigs.
Unless there's another wig under it.
Unless there's another wig underneath it. And don't take off your clothes unless you have an outfit for lip syncing underneath.
I agree with those statements. But Priscilla decided to, and she does this a lot, so she did it backwards. She said Adriana's name first and was like, "I'm sorry, my dear, you are eliminated. You're the first one going home." I'm like, It's so weird her doing that. I've always said I want more people to do it. It's just weird because I'm so used to the first name I'm hearing, they're staying. So when she said, Adriana, you're going home, I'm like, oh, my brain's like, wait, hold on.
Huh?
Wait. We're trying to put everything back together.
It broke for a second.
Yeah, and then La Prada got to Shantae because she got to stay. And then they told Adriana to sashay away. Honestly, they should have just told her to sashay away after she was told to be eliminated. And then just left La Prada standing up there and be like, okay, if you don't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen up in here? Now let the music play.
To the moon.
Now they didn't get to the moon. They got Take Me Up. We can fly tonight. That is one of my favorite RuPaul songs. When it started playing, I'm like, hey, wait a minute, hey. And I'm so glad they stepped away from that weird credits that they did. You remember season 1 and 2 how they would do them weird credits at the end, like
they would scroll at the bottom. Yeah.
I'm glad they stopped doing that. And I'm like, maybe that's what they do with Italian television. But it was so weird. It was so weird. But yeah.
Nella prossima punta.
But next week they're going to be doing an acting challenge that's inspired by Grease.
Yes.
Oh, it better be good because y'all may not know this. I probably said it before. I love Grease. Grease is my movie, so y'all better do it justice, okay? Y'all better do it justice. But that's the first episode of Drag Race Italia.
Woo!
Our first review of any season of Drag Race Italia. Well, episode.
Yeah.
And like I said, I am intrigued to see how this goes. So, I think we need to wrap this up here.
How this about to go?
Hey, oh wait, because I'm the boss. Hold on, wait, there's a lot of cursing there. Go ahead and tell them where they can find you, Christian.
You can find me at Christian McGill. That's CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me in the club, pocket full of bud, mama. But if I'm not there, you can also find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see y'all later. Bye.